Hey everybody, we're back here at the dining room table. So I've got my absolute line coordinates all figured out. Now I want to see if they're going to work to make my initials. And so over here in the top, you'll notice I've got a thing called NC Viewer. This is a toolpath simulator, and it's fairly simple. I know that Sam G from class had a different one called Quick and Dirty. You're welcome to use that one too. I think this one might look a little bit nicer. So how do we test our toolpaths? Well, the first thing to do is kind of select everything in here and just kind of get rid of it. Get it out of there. And then we go to our document or whatever where we've made our code. You'll see I went through and I actually did all the notes next to each line, so proud of myself. And I noticed way down here in one of these, like somewhere in my brain, I switched to relative coordinates. So for one of my coordinates, I had to go back and just delete a negative. So I'm going to select all this. You'll notice at the end I put down I hovered out of the material. Then I did a tool change to get me up back to the tool change spot. Turn the spindle off, and then M02 ends your program. That's where it stops. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and come back to NC Viewer and just paste it, right? Paste. And that's really cool. So all the things pasted in. You'll notice it's got some kind of formatting where it turns the different G&M codes to blue. Your comments should stay black. And let's check it out. So I'm going to give it an overhead look straight down by clicking on this boy here. And I'm just going to go line by line. So every time I click on this, it's going to go to a different line in my code. And hopefully, well, I guess I broke it. Let's go back up here and then start going. Okay, so it thinks it's getting tool one. And it's going rapid to a spot. And now we should start seeing some stuff. I'm not seeing anything. I think I broke it. Well, let's hit plot. Maybe that's the way. Oh, wow, there's my initials, CBC. And whoa, cool, that was cool. And then if I go this way, I'll go that way. If I go this way, I'll go that way. And then if I go step by step, it should take me down to my plunge spot, over. And you can see that it's got line N35 according to me, line 8 according to them, highlighted, so I can kind of tell which line I'm on at each point. So if your initials aren't looking the way you want them to, that's where you clue in, that's where you make your change. You can edit right in here, so you don't have to go back and repaste, but it might be good for perpetuity to do that. And you can just kind of, this is a way to check your work before you start making chips and breaking mills and stuff like that. So CBC, straight line coordinates, absolutely. All right, so you're gonna screenshot this. It's one of the things you turn in. You're welcome to give it a look like this or a look like this. Wow, why what? Oh, so those are the vertical moves. Okay, that's just really strange. But if we look at it like this, you can kind of tell that plunged straight down, went over, came out, hovered, came down, did the next move. And you're going to screenshot this along with your code for your deliverable for this.